Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Have any of you ever seen this image?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Some of you may have, some of you have not. Today I will be reporting to you the origin of Andre the Giant Has a Posse image, Obey Clothing, and the ideas of Shepard Fairey, the creator behind it all. I never really looked into the history of the clothing brand, but when I couldn't figure out something to write about, I said, why not just research the brand? So I did. I've done about a week's worth of research, and I found it really interesting, and hopefully you guys can find it just as interesting. I'm sure many of you, if not all of you, are somewhat into art, any form really, music, drawing, tech. Also, most of you have probably have a favorite clothing brand, like myself, that obviously being Obey. So today I will discuss the origin of Andre the Giant Has a Posse image, Obey Clothing, and the movement of Shepard Fairey's ideas. While working at a skate shop in Rhode Island, also while attending the Rhode Island School of Design, Fairey wanted to teach a friend how to make stencils, and he saw a picture of Andre the Giant in the newspaper. He thought it was funny, and he told his friend, here's a good thing to practice on. His friend had rejected the idea. Fairey, and I quote, had said, all right, well, I'm going to make it because it's going to be the new posse. It's going to be the best. He took the image and put it at local skate spots and clubs. A little after it had built up enough hype that the local newspaper had done an article questioning what this sticker campaign was about. What started with an absurd sticker he created in 1889 while studying at the Rhode Island School of Design has since evolved into a worldwide street art campaign as well as an acclaimed body of fine art, there being the origin of Obey the Giant. Obey the Giant, the street art campaign, would eventually branch into Obey Clothing. Obey Clothing was formed in 2001 as an extension of Shepard's range of work. Along with his populist views, clothing became another canvas to spread his art and message to the people. I got this information off the official Obey website. Working with designers Aaron Wignall and Mike Ternowski, Fairey puts his thoughts, beliefs, and influences on a new kind of material, that being shirts, sweaters, jeans, shorts, wallets, hats, and accessories. Shepard Fairey wanted to evolve what had started off as a joke into something more serious that could have been taken in as a message in the form of art. From Andre the Giant to Obey Clothing, Shepard works to create designs that represent his influence, ideals, and philosophy. In 2008, Fairey's name became nationally known as he was the maker behind Barack Obama's Hope portrait. If any of you have seen it, which most of you likely have, Hope was created by Fairey himself. This was just one of the many movements that Fairey was behind, and of course many of you have either seen or heard about the Obama Hope portrait, which is up there. Fairey also helps raise awareness. The three images that I included in my slides today are the current ones that the company is helping with. So the Feeding America, Keep Abreast, and the Wave Japan Aid for Japan Relief. All profits that are made with those designs strictly go to help the cause. In conclusion, whether it be street art campaign or a clothing brand, Obey Giant and Obey Clothing have one thing in common, and that is to get a certain message or messages across, or to at least have that spark that gets people thinking about certain issues. As you know, the effect that the sticker of Andre the Giant Has a Posse has had on the establishment of Obey. I will leave you with something that Shepard Fairey said back in 1990. The sticker has no meaning, but exists only to cause people to react, to contemplate, and to search for the meaning in the sticker.
All right. I didn't remind people. Hopefully you remembered. Keegan, what did you think?
I liked your topic. I think it was a unique topic to choose. Very interesting. The visuals worked as well. The only thing I would say, I was kind of confused at like what the pictures meant, and then you finally cleared it up at the end. Maybe just explain those as you go type of thing. But it worked out well.
Okay, I think you do a nice job at the beginning asking the audience a question, talking about the iconic image that you're discussing. I think you might want to have a little bit more control over that opening, but it does identify the topic pretty clearly. You state your goal. I think it could be a little bit more focused. You set up the structure. You got a visual to set up the structure. You also say it. It's topical in nature, but it feels a little bit random. As I'm listening to the speech, it makes more sense about how these things are connected to each other and how it's developing as a subject, and I think that that needs to be emphasized a little bit more consistently. How this company and this brand was created out of an original idea, and then it gained a purpose, and now its function is kind of circular in that it's providing money for a cause. I like that idea, and I think that that's kind of the way it needs to be developed. The labels that you have get us there, but I'm not sure that they really focus on the informative part of the material, which is the nature of what this company is and what it actually does. There was some material on the sticker campaign that I thought was a little confusing, and when you watch it back, you say it started in 1889. Well, I know that that's not what you meant. It must have been 1989. So, you just want to be a little bit careful about those kinds of things. Watch your speech again, and you'll see that there are a couple of bits and pieces like that. The images are fine. I kind of understand what Keegan is saying. What's the meaning behind this? I think that's. I'm sorry. I'm one of those linear thinkers, and I hear artists say those kinds of things. It says, there's no meaning to it, it's what you think. I'm going to shut up, Tell me what you were trying to say, because if I'm not getting it, and I'll stick whatever meaning I want on it, then I'm going to probably choose something negative because I'm going to have a negative interpretation of it. You need to, I think, I like the idea that you're trying to be honest and tell us what the artist and the company is about, but they also seem like they're a little bit shy about being about anything, and that's just one of those things that's it's probably a vision thing. People have perceptions of the world that are different, and it's not cracking my vision, as they say. All right, thank you for getting it and taking care of that also.